I myself guilty of this. When we lose ourselves in the desire to be right or to prove the other wrong, we end up sometimes being bad. Hello, this is Father Sunny, and welcome to another dose of Holy. And we begin sort of new ideas and new themes as we continue on with this platform. And so today I'd like to talk to you about the difference between what is right and what is good. One of my classmates from the seminary back in the day, his name is Jojo Mactal, once asked me, Sunny, would you rather be right or be good? And I said, I'd rather be right. Because if you're right, then you should be good. And it's like, no, I think I'd rather be good. And as I continue to reflect about it, I think Jojo was dead on right. I was wrong. See, it's not expected for all of us. It's not an expectation that we are right all the time. That's not an expectation. The expectation is that we are good all the time. In fact, we will find ourselves in situations where we would be in conflict with other people in terms of ideas, okay, or maybe facts, and this happens in conversations even among couples who have lived for years together. And it's possible that one is right and the other one is wrong. And this can be a major stressor in a relationship when everybody is trying to prove the other person wrong because somebody has to be right all the time. And I think it's a problem because in the process of proving ourselves right, in many cases, we end up being bad, being unkind, being uncharitable, being coming too strong, or simply being inconsiderate. And I myself I'm guilty of this. When we lose ourselves in the desire to be right or to prove the other wrong, we end up sometimes being bad. At the end of the day, is it better to be just wrong and be good? The answer is yes. The one who is good is the better person of the two. Right is about facts. Good is about the spirit. Right is about whether the sky is really blue or orange. Who cares, right? But when someone becomes nasty, unkind, and bad in the process of proving that the sky is blue, then that person has lost the more important thing. So perhaps in our relationships we can do a little bit of a survey. Try to analyze what goes on in the everyday in your conversation with people, particularly your loved ones you see all the time or you talk to all the time, and just kind of try to understand and to try to observe the pattern of conversation and relationship. How many times do we have to correct someone for having to do this or that, or having turned right or wrong, even with even in directions, even in giving directions. So it's so easy to become unkind, to be bad in the process of making sure everything is right. And so let us try to be careful about this. Let's try to be kind and thorough and careful about these things, because at the end of the day, a relationship is nourished not by being right, but simply, more importantly, by being good. God is good. This is Father Sunny for another dose of Holy.